WinPlot. So first I'm going to label this line 1, 2, 3, and we need the equation of these lines so that we could put them into WinPlot. So the equation of this line 1 will be, notice all the values of y is always 1, so it turns out it's y is equal to 1. And like I said, we need domain of this line is simply all the x values that's being used for this line. Otherwise it'll go forever, so I need my domain. My x is going to be between -2, as you can see, -2 to 3. My range is all the y values that this line is using, which is just y is equal to 1. Equation of line 2, we need the slope-intercept form. How about y is equal to the slope of this line? As you can see, is going to be, let's see, let me choose 2 points here. I have to go down 1, 2, 3, to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the slope is, so I have to go down 3, so it's -3 over, to the right 5, so it's 5x plus my y-intercept. I'm not quite sure what my y-intercept is here, so to find the y-intercept we have to actually do some math. So let me call it just b for now. What we have to do then is plug in a point from this line into x and y, then you could figure out what b is. So let me do that right now. Let me move this out of the way for a second. Okay, so let's use the point here, 3, 1. So let's plug in 3, 1. So I'm going to plug in y equals to 1 equals to -3 over 5 times 3 plus b. I should have chosen some nice points, but anyway, so to get b, we get 1 equals to -9 over 5 plus b. So my b happens to be 1 plus 9 over 5, which is 1 9/5, okay? Or if you want it, it's 5 over 5, so you get 14 over 5. Alright, so I now have my equation. The second equation is y is equal to -3/5 x plus 14 over 5. Again, let's put the domain of this line. In other words, all the x that's being used here. Of course, to get this point, my x, smallest value of x, I need -2, just like the other one, and goes up to 3 again, because that's how you draw that line. And your range will be, again, the range is y, so my y goes between 1 to 4. 1 to 4. That's my range. Alright, so good, and there is my equation. Let's go to now my third line. This is a vertical line, so we notice all the values of x is always equal to -2, so x equals to -2 is your equation of this line. And my domain, notice only x value that all these points on this line uses is -2, so my domain x equals to -2. And then range is, look at my range, it goes from 1 to 4, so my y value goes from 1 to 4. So there it is, okay? So now that I have figured out my equations, so these are my equations. Here's my equation. Oh, that was, no, that's not my equation. Here's my first equation, second, and third.